Well, my kings, I have told you many times previously that you need to start escalating with women right from the beginning. As soon as she starts showing interest in you and become your friends, you need to pace up your escalation on her. Maybe not very quickly, but very heavily. Right from the beginning, she must know that you are a man and you love to have sex. So, well, the very first thing you need to do is to change your attitude and mindset towards sex. You need to drag yourself off years long brainwashing of taking sex as dirty and wrong thing. Guys, sex isn't bad. In fact, it is good for you, for your mental and physical health. It makes you feel good about yourself. It is good for uh, your mental and physical health both. It is not a sin. It is something which two consenting adults do very normally and casually. Uh, Guys, the second thing that you need to do is you need to wash off the idea from your brain that women are some pious goddesses coming from heaven needs to be preserved. No, women are not goddesses. They are not angels. They are another human being like you and me, and they are very much sexual like you and me. They also love sex. They also want sex, and they also enjoy sex. In fact, they enjoy it more than us men. The only thing is nobody talks about it very openly. Actually, women do not want to be judged and labeled in society. She does not want to feel like doing something wrong or bad. And they also need to keep themselves safe in this world. Because of these reasons, they act very morally sound and decent in society among people. Otherwise, you never know how they act in isolation with some men of their choice. So, what you need to do, you need to make them comfortable with you. And the first thing is you need to bring sex in your conversation. You very casually start talking about sex with them, adult jokes, body parts, etc. They should get very open and frank with you. Always remember, women act like mirror. You act shy and scared of sex, she will also act shy and scared of sex with you. If you act bold and adventurous with her, she will also act bold and adventurous with you. If you talk about sex as some dirty taboo thing, she will talk similarly to you. If you talk about sex as some fun thing that two adults normally do, she will also start talking about sex in similar fashion with you. Guys, you must open her with your talks and the way you deal with her. Sex isn't dirty. It is something which two consenting mature adults mutually enjoy with each other. This is the frame that you should project while dealing with any woman. Of course, not all adult women want to have sex with you, but at least with this frame, first you will automatically weed out all the time wasters who are there just to use you for free attention. And second thing, you won't make the ones feel uncomfortable who are actually desiring to do it with you. I mean, there will be women who will like you. They will, they like you, they want to do it with you. But your fear and childishness towards sex will ruin all your chances to have fun with some women who are really interested in doing it with you. Guys, have a very solid and positive frame towards sex. Don't look at it as some creepy and dirty thing to do. Very boldly and openly talk about sex and other sexual stuff with her. And once you have opened her and made her quite frank and open with you, the next step that you need to do, the next step is to build a little more connection with her. And that you do by your touch. Yes, you need to start touching her a lot actually. Not creepily, but very casually and confidently. Guys, you need to calibrate your touches in a way where it doesn't make her feel uncomfortable and also doesn't show any insecurity and doubt from your side. Actually, when you touch a woman, it releases oxytocin in her brain, which makes her feel very relaxed and good about herself, and eventually and consequently, actually, good being with you, which ultimately helps in building more connection and better rapport between both of you. You first need to begin with casual touches here and there, and then you need to increase both the frequency and intensity of touching. Make her used to your touches and she will be comfortable about them. Successfully executed touching leads to more touching. And guys, oxytocin is addictive. The more often you touch her body, the more often you touch her body, the more she'll crave for it, and the more acceptable touching will increase. Another important thing you need to understand, besides not touching her creepily and inconfidently, is that you never ask a woman permission to touch her body. Just assume the permission is already given and touch her body. Because when you ask for such permissions to a woman, it positions you as an inconfident guy before her, and may also bring a subtle feeling of doing something wrong in her mind. Always remember, guys, you need to be very smooth with women. Always. You never make her feel uncomfortable about yourself and the moves you are making on her. She must take it all very casually and normally. Guys, there is a thin line between boldness and vulgarity. You need to maintain that balance always in your actions and talks and escalation. You never make her feel uncomfortable and cheap with you. Guys, a woman normally aligns her set of beliefs with her behaviors. So if you create a behavior where she very openly talks about sexual stuff with you and very passively and casually accepts your touches, she will take it as an acceptable behavior and she will not take it as something wrong happening between both of you. And guys, compliance leads to more compliance. Yeses lead to more yeses. The physical intimacy that you have started building from lower level eventually will lead to higher level. She is very frankly talking about sexual stuff with you and has also accepted you touching her body. Now from here you can very easily and smoothly and confidently escalate to more intimate touching and eventually to sex. One thing you need to understand here is, to make all these moves possible, you need to be with the woman in person. She needs to be with you in person. It all cannot be done on mobile phone. Of course, you can talk or chat on phone, but to build physical intimacy, she needs to be with you. And this is why you don't become too available to girls on phone. Any girl starts showing interest in you and trying to be, any girl starts showing interest in you, you need to try to be with her more in person. Sit with her in person. And for this, you need to give her less and less time on phone. Less calling, less chatting. In fact, use a mobile phone only to schedule dates. Becoming too available on phone will not only ruin your attraction, but will also ruin your chances to get sex from her. Guys, women have this habit of using men for free attention. Many times, even though she doesn't have any desire to get physical with some men, still she keeps on throwing baits to some men. Still she keeps on throwing baits to men to keep using them as her emotional tampon or means of entertainment only. Thus, if there is some woman who is just chatting or talking to you on phone, but hesitant in meeting you and is making excuses every time you ask her to meet, guys, she is not into you. She is just trying to use you for free attention. And many times for free validations also. You can completely ghost such women. And any woman taking out time to be with you is into you. A woman actually coming to meet you is a huge sign that the woman is into you. You do not need to waste any more time in making your move. Start escalating quickly and smoothly. Begin with your touches first. then hugs, kisses, cuddling. Taking too much time will position you as an inconfident guy and she'll put you in friend zone. Guys, being a man, it's you who needs to show your masculinity to her and going after what you want, showing confidence in your actions, taking the lead and dominating her is what proves your masculinity to her. You never shy away from getting physical with the girls, especially those who likes you and who are taking out time to be with you. Guys, if you'll fail in showing your manhood, she will go to some other man who isn't scared of doing the very natural act of sex between two consenting adults. Your year-long cultural brainwashing has turned you into a weak guy, which even women resent subconsciously. You do not need to be a nice guy. You do not need to be her servant. You do not need to own Ferrari to have sex with some woman. Any guy showing coolness, charisma, and confidence in his personality succeeds in winning women's heart. And eventually, if make the right moves, her love also. So guys, my kings, keep rocking and I'll see you in another video. Till then, hasta la vista. Peace.